anybody in here? No? Couple? That's awesome. Yay! Okay, so I'll teach you guys something new today. This is a strategy called Fan and Pick. It was put out by Kagan. It's one of my favorites because you could do it either as a station or you could do it as a whole class. So there's lots of flexibility with it. Every group gets a set of cards. I created these cards off of the the 7th grade star writing. So this is from 2015. Really easy to do. All I did was copy and paste it into little boxes. So I'll put these out for you guys to use as well. I don't hand these out to the kids until I'm ready to start, and the reason why is because they'll start playing with them and reading them and start going through everything. So I always hold on to them until right before it's time. Does any group want to volunteer to model for me? Anybody? Awesome. Yay. Okay, so it's optimal to have a group of 4, but every once in a while you have a group of 5 in school, and that's okay. So we'll work with a group of 5. So person number 1, we have our mats, and typically they'd be at a table or at desks. So person number 1 will be you. She gets to be kind of the circus person. So she gets to hold the cards, she's going to hold them face down, and she's going to say, pick a card, any card. And if she wasn't paying attention and she didn't know what to do, you could say, hey, read your mat, and it'll say it on the mat as well. So it'll help your kids. Okay, so you get to do it. She's going to turn to number 2 and say, pick a card, any card.
Pick a card, any card.
Good, so number 2 is going to pick the card, and she's going to read it out loud to number 3.
Okay, so Derek has not used the most effective transition in sentence 25. Here's the sentence. However, they aren't even sure that every species needs sleep. Which of the following could replace however in this sentence? As a matter of fact, for example, to conclude, in contrast. The sentence is, however, they aren't even sure that every species needs sleep.
Very good. And she can turn the card to her neighbor. If her neighbor is not an auditory listener, they can also look at the card as well.
That's right.
She's going to give number 3 some think time. So number 3 is not just put on the spot. What's the answer? She can sit and think about it. But while she's thinking about it, number 4 has the answer page. So number 4 can look at the answers and coach her through. Now some of the cards, most of the cards are really short, but I did put a couple long ones on there just so that you guys can see. The long ones are a little bit harder.
Yeah, that's close.
You're right. Yay! So number 4 would say, awesome job, fantastic, great job. Thank you for letting me put you on the spot. Yeah. And then they would put the card down and everything would rotate, including the mat. So you would move the mat and she would now be number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. And it would continue to rotate around. So after I explain it, I put up the directions. The reason why I don't put up the directions first is so that you guys, the students, have more of an opportunity to see what's going on. Okay, so that's when I put up the directions. I explain it to the kids. Number 1's going to hold the cards out. Pick a card, any card. Number 2 grabs the card, reads the question out loud, and gives that 5-second think time. Gives them time to process, gives them time to read it. Number 3 answers the question. 4 can paraphrase it. They can put it in their own words, but they also have the answers. And 4 can look at the answers and go, oh, you're fantastic, great job. If they get it wrong, that's when 4 can coach them. And I always tell the kids, I don't just give you the answer, do I? And they're like, no. Same thing. So number 4 would just give them the answer. I say tip, tip, tell is the trick that I use. So they give them a little hint. They still don't get it. Give them a second hint. They still don't get it. That's when you tell them the answer. Then they say, awesome job, and then everything rotates. So then the next person's number 1, and everybody has a job involved. And when there's a group of 5, the 5th person can help coach that person. They can help come up with tips for them, or they can help cheer them on as the other ones are going. Questions? No? You ready to try it?
Yay!
Yay! Awesome. So I'm going to pass these out. Show them that. You have 3 options. Use a lifeline. Oh, yeah.
I was recording. I was not expecting.
She's not here. Okay, so until she shows up, then number 1 can do the
Keep the one on the side.
Choose your fate.
Pick your card, pick your card.
They might be stuck together. Okay, that's
Okay.
you just got those.
So I pick a card and I read it aloud. The meaning of the following sentence is unclear. What change should you make to improve the clarity of the sentence? Some have to migrate thousands of miles every year, and it leaves very little time for sleep. Change migrate to journey. Change every year to annually. Change it to the long trip. Change sleep to sleep.
Change it to be long trip.
Okay.
Was that his answer?
Yes.
Well, I didn't hear him say that.
No, it's mine.
Oh, yeah, because he's number 3. Okay, so I'm not doing well.
I just said okay, but yeah, here's the answer.
Right.
Wonderful.
And then you're making ready. You get the center right.
That didn't go.
No, it's okay. It's like practice.
Bring the card in the card.
All right.
Awesome. And then everything ready.
How does sentence 6 need to be changed?
You get the cards.
Okay, so here's the sentence right here. As I shuffle
You do,
through
you're awesome.
packets of information about babysitting, first aid, and music courses, I came across something that stood out.
They are.
Either A,
Pick a
change
card,
packets
any
to
card.
packets,
Not that part.
B, change the color of courses to a period, C, change sleep out to stay.
What change should be made to follow the sentence? But now that Jamal and I are getting older, I feel that I'm ready for more privacy in the space of my
As I
own.
shuffle through the packets
So
of
you want to change Jamal and I to
first
Jamal
aid
and
and music
B,
courses.
change fell to field, or D, change privacy to privacy.
I think it is received.
But it's not always fair to make him leave all the time. It's his room too. So when they change B change him to this, C change the car to cycle, and D change 2 to
I'm gonna say C final answer.
What is
Oh,
the
no,
number?
right?
Yes, change the comment to a semicolon.
You know the way to get that? My She's been on
They do not know how to use made.
What's on your
Got it?
We just finished a round,
We
and
did 2 rounds.
You did 2 rounds, so you are fast.
something we appreciated is the structure being modified so that the person who's processing and answering the question actually thinks out loud for the group, so that they're not just sitting there waiting. And so we thought that would be a good change just to in the instructions for students. So yeah.
Awesome.
All right, so it's my turn to fan. All right, pick a card, any card.
on the spot now. Oh wow, it's a long one.
Oh my goodness.
In sentence 20, the writer did not use the most appropriate word to describe Maggie's knocks. Which of the following is the best replacement for the word crazy? Do we need to read all of that 2 to 2?
Throwing her shawl around her shoulders and dashed out into the rain, pressing her body against the wind as she fought her way to the lighthouse. There was no answer to her crazy knocks, so Maggie pushed her way inside. She immediately saw the problem. Okay, which of the following is the best replacement for the word crazy?
Okay, so A, foolish.
There was no answer to her foolish knocks.
B, outrageous.
There was no answer to her outrageous knocks.
C, frantic.
There was no answer to her frantic knocks.
D, haphazard.
There was no answer to her sucks. Okay, so it's raining. She's pressing her body against the wind. She's trying to get in the lighthouse. So I'm going to say that a better word might be frantic, because she's trying to get in. So I'm going to say C, frantic.
Which one?
Number 1.
You got it.
I was like, how was that phrase? You're incepting doubt in my mind. No, that's you're enough the week to start.
Okay, guys. So now that you guys. Okay, so now that you guys had the opportunity to go through it a couple of times, the back table had an excellent idea, and they said during that 5-second think time to maybe encourage them to think out loud, so that way you're not just all sitting and staring at them. They're having that processing, and that thinking out loud really helps them because they're able to articulate it and hear it and connects the two sides of the brain. So awesome job. Thank you guys so much for that. Did y'all have any questions about it or anything?
No, I thought it was really fun.
You guys did a fantastic job with it. I appreciate it. So thank you guys.
Let's play another now.
What else can we play?
Let's play trivia.
Thank you so much, Miss Saenz, for sharing.